Hangout. Let's see who the first person up is going to be. It's somebody without a name. Jake. Hey, Jake. 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 Can you hear me? Jake, can you hear me? Hey, Michaela.
Hey.
Glad you could make it.
I'm here.
I see you tried the supply and demand module quiz.
Yes, I did.
And you got very close to mastery level.
I don't know.
It's Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
Hi.
Are you excited by this?
Of course.
Good answer.
Walked all the way across cold campus for this, so yay.
Where were you?
I was in Woodard.
And where are you now?
I'm in my room.
Oh, okay. So it can't have been that big an imposition for you to go to your room.
I live in Jeffy, so it was a little bit of a hike.
Well, you had to go back there eventually anyway, right?
Yeah, it was just really cold.
Well, I tell you, it's not going to get warmer as the night goes on.
I know.
Hey, Jake. 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 He's there. He's just not talking. So how's core, Sarah?
It's really good. We're preparing for a variety show, so we're pretty busy.
When is that?
It's going to be February 19th.
Oh, so you got time.
We got time. It's just like getting acts and like getting donations and stuff like that, so we're staying busy.
So have you guys done this before?
Yeah.
Okay. Amanda. Hello, Alan.
How's it going?
Hey, Amanda.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Great to see you. Usually it takes a few minutes for everybody to show up. Alan and well, it's snowing like crazy where I live, and the streets are already covered.
It's starting to snow here.
Jake, can you hear me? Your avatar almost looks like a real person. Jake, are you there? Jake. Somebody's shuffling paper around. The mics are very sensitive.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's no problem. We'll wait just a minute or two more, and then we'll get launched. Alan, where do you live?
Well, I'm in Fredericksburg right now, but I'm originally from Maryland.
Mm-hmm. Is that you, Amanda?
Doing what?
With the keyboard?
No. Oh, the volume. Yeah, I couldn't hear like anything you guys were saying, so I turned up volume.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yep. Now we're good.
Otherwise, you can just smile and act like you follow along. All right. Somebody's screeching. All right, well, we may as well get started. People can show up later if they want to. The good news is everybody but 3 of you have sent me your videos, and so nearly everybody should be able to watch the videos of their teammates. Have you guys had a chance to reach out and try to connect up with the people in your study groups?
Yeah, I just sent out an email.
Is that you, Sarah?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
So
okay, must be Michaela.
Yeah.
Okay, you're the organized person.
Yeah.
I sent out an email yesterday, but I've yet to get a response. So
Yeah, that's the story of my life with students and email. So, you guys think this snow is going to hit us?
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah, the beauty of this is the snow doesn't interfere with online courses. And it's even better because you guys will have nothing to do. So you can just crank out the modules this weekend.
I had a question about the quizzes for the modules.
Yes.
So the second attempt, is that supposed to be like done, like you do your first attempt and then is the second attempt supposed to be done as like a study, or is it supposed to be done like the same night that you do your first?
Not at all. Not at all. What I would do is go back and review the material until you're sure you've got it, because you only get 2
Okay.
tries at this.
Okay.
Okay. There are some people, last semester, the first time I tried this, there were students who took the quiz and failed, got a 50, and then they immediately took it again, and they got about a 50. And so I think they missed the point there.
Okay.
So good question.
What I wanted to do was do my first attempt and then like look back on the ones I got wrong and then save the second attempt as like review for before our exam. Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
I don't know how you would save it.
Well, I guess not save it, but just not take the second attempt until.
Oh, sure, you can do that if you want.
Okay.
You know?
I didn't know if that was like a bad idea because
No.
then I feel like I'm
Well,
waiting. I don't know.
Ideally, if you get above an 80% on the first attempt,
Mm-hmm.
that means that you get the passing grade for the quiz, and then you can just use the second one for whatever you want to.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And in any case, you can go back and review the stuff. You just can't take the module quizzes, but you can take the self-checks and all the other stuff as well, right up until the time of the exam.
Awesome.
Jake, are you there? At least there's a live picture instead of a still. Okay. So, content. Some of you, I'm sure not the ones who are here, but some of the class has yet to try any of the module quizzes. And I know I told you that you can do this at your own pace, and you certainly can. But it would be great if you haven't taken any of the module quizzes that you start studying the modules and that you start taking the quizzes. We are on, this week we have 2 modules to do, the one on supply and demand and the one on government action. The first chapter was pretty easy, I think, even for people that haven't had econ before. I know that some of you have had Econ 201. How about you, Alan? Have you had Econ 201? Have you had macro?
I'm enrolled in it right now, so I'm
Okay.
taking them both.
Okay, so there's a little bit of overlap there for you. Amanda, did you take macro? Okay. I vaguely remember that Jake and Michaela took macro.
Yep.
How about you, Sarah?
I took it last semester with Professor Davis.
Okay, great. So you're good. So all of this stuff for at least the first half a dozen modules is going to be review for you guys probably. So you ought to be able to cruise pretty quickly through this stuff, and that's a good thing. You have, in addition to the modules and the module quizzes, you have the first group assignment to do for the weekend. And I'm probably going to give you the second group assignment if I have some time in the next few days, like if we get snowed out, for example. The second group assignment is going to be some supply and demand problems that you'll need to work through as a group. That's really the best way to learn this stuff. Again, for those of you who've had macro before, it should be very easy to do this. So that's what you have in front of you. Anybody have any questions or concerns or anything?
So if our group are on, do you
Sarah, I can't hear you.
if our group members are on campus, do you recommend like meeting with them in person or?
It's really up to you. It depends on how you work, how the people in the group work well together. It might make sense to meet them face to face and then decide how you're going to do this. I know that some groups were planning on using Google Docs, so they have a single Google Doc that they all have access to, instead of trying to like email papers around or something like that. And if you wanted to, if you went the Google Doc route and you wanted to, you could just send me the link, give me permission to look at the Google Doc instead of worrying about actually sending me something. But it's entirely up to you. So that's a good question.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're there, Jake.
Finally. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like your flag in the background.
Oh, thank you.
Are you a history major?
No, it's not mine. It's my roommate's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how's it going?
Oh, it's going well. Thanks.
Have you reached out to any of your study group partners?
Oh, yeah. I sent him an email this morning.
And you're still waiting for the answer, right?
I got one
Good.
from one of the guys back, but yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
Good. Okay. I know that Michaela, you've looked into the supply and demand module.
Yeah.
Have any of you, the others of you, tried that? And if so, have you run into any questions or difficulties? Like I said, it's review.
The
I'm
only
sorry.
question I had about it was there was one supply, and it was like the one with the graph on it, and I think the answer is backwards.
Was this a module quiz question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was the question? It was supply, you said, with a graph?
Yeah, so it's the supply. You're looking at the equilibrium, and it's asking you to figure out where your equilibrium quantity and equilibrium price is at.
Yep.
And it has the right answers listed, but they're reversed for quantity and price.
Oh, okay. I will check on that, and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Anybody else? Okay. Well, I don't. That's all I really had to say today. Mostly, I just like to check in and see if anybody has any problems or questions. But you know how to reach me if anything comes up, and I look forward to hearing from you on Twitter. And we'll be back again next Wednesday. Thanks a lot.
Sweet.
Okay, bye.